So Zechariah is a priest, he is a descendant of Aaron. And it says that during this time, because obviously we know that John was born first before Yeshua. And so we're basically going to track the timeline of when John was born, so that therefore we can find around the time where Yeshua would have been born. So now we're going to be reading First Chronicles chapter 24. We're going to read verses 1 through 3 and then 5 and 10.
These were the divisions of the descendants of Aaron. The sons of Aaron were Nadab, Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar. But Nadab and Abihu died before their father did, and they had no sons. So Eleazar and Ithamar served as the priests. With the help of Zadok, a descendant of Eleazar, and Ahimelech, a descendant of Ithamar, David separated them into divisions for their appointed order of ministering. They divided them impartially by casting lots, for there were officials of the sanctuary and officials of God among the descendants of both Eleazar and Ithamar. Zadok the priest, Ahimelech son of Abiathar, and the heads of families of the priests and of the Levites, one family being taken from Eleazar and then one from Ithamar. The seventh to Hakkoz, the eighth to Abijah.
Okay, now probably so far none of this makes sense to anyone. So let us start summarizing. Let's start putting things together. Okay, Zechariah, the father of John, right? He belongs to the division of the priests of the division of Abijah. And so if you read the rest of that chapter of First Chronicles 24, it basically gives you the order, right? So under King David, we see that the descendants of Aaron, he only had 2 sons left, right? 2 died, so he has 2 left. And so from those descendants, they're making divisions of priests, right? So they're going to be basically taking turns serving in the temple. And so the division in which John's father fell into was the division of Abijah. And so basically they take turns, right? His is the eighth lot, or the 8th division, right, from all the 24, which means he's 8th in place basically of when he is to serve in the temple. If you go back to read Luke chapter 1, right, it says that whenever Zechariah was serving in the temple, that an angel appeared before him, right, and basically said, hey Zechariah, you're gonna have a child, you're gonna have a son, and you're going to name him John. And he was like, but I'm old and my wife is old, so like, how is that going to happen? And the angel was like, okay, well, since you didn't want to believe me, well, you're going to be mute until this happens. So there you go. And then